Hello, welcome to today's webinar titled Plan and Manage Meetings with iMindQ. You will have the chance to find out more about how to create custom meeting-related templates, for example, minutes of meeting, kickoff meeting, sprint retrospective, etc. We're going to prepare a detailed meeting agendas. Also, we're going to clarify action items and how you can assign available resources. And also I'm going to show you how you can share meeting notes with attendees and other interested parties. So to begin, I'm going to show you how to create in a mind map a sprint retrospective as one template, example template for a meeting. Usually a sprint retrospective is done with teams who work in employ agile methodologist. So I'm going to go to the file menu. In the new submenu, I'm going to open a new balanced mind map. As a central idea, I'm going to write down sprint retrospective. I'm going to derive the three main categories for this sprint retrospective. One of them is the insights. I'm going to add a subtopic with using the quick topic menu option. I'm going to write down what are the lessons learned. And at the end, I'm going to write down the actions that will be taken after this sprint retrospective. As an insight for the sprint retrospective meeting, we're going to write down and we're going to discuss what did we learn during the sprint. What did we do well? Also, what should we do differently? In the lessons learned, I'm going to add two subtopics. One would be what should be avoided for the next sprint, and what should be done differently. Also, in the actions category, or the actions main topic, I'm going to add the action items. One way to add the action items is by adding subtopics. Or I can add a spreadsheet, meaning I can add a table into the topic, and I'm going to need 2 columns and 2 rows. I'm going to insert them, and here I'm going to write down action item and to whom it will be assigned. I'll resize the topic. And resize the table a little bit. So this is how you can, this is one other way to add action items into a table. I'm going to go with the subtopics way. I'm going to remove the table by clicking, by making right click with your mouse, and from the remove option in the contextual menu, click on the remove spreadsheet from topic option. I'm going to resize my topic back. So this is one template that can be used at any other time when you hold a sprint retrospective meeting. In order to save this meeting template, I'm going to save the file as a DMMT file format. That's a file format for templates. Go to the file menu, choose the save as option, specify where you would like to save your DMMT file format. As you can see here from the save as type drop-down menu, you have the iMindQ template file format as an option. Click on it. If you want to change the name of the template, I'm going to write down Spring Retrospective Meeting Template, and I'm going to save it. In order to use this template into your templates category, you need to do the following. You need to import the template in your templates category that is right here. In order to import the template, click on the Import Export submenu, and from the import category, we have an import template options. Click on it. We're going to specify the location of the DMMT file format, and I'm going to click open. And as you can see, this Spring Retrospective Meeting template has been added to the My Templates subfolder of the templates main folder. So anytime I would like to use this template again and open it up, I can switch and search it in the entire template category, or I can click on the My Templates subfolder and choose the Spring Retrospective Meeting. Also, I'm going to show you how you can create a meeting of minutes template. And this time, we will not save it as a DMMT file format. We're going to save it as a map part. I'm going to open a new mind map. I'm going to change the shape, and I'm going to write down minutes of meeting. In the central topic, and I'm going to derive the subcategories to this template. Usually, first thing to write is the project name. Second thing is the meeting minutes. Here I can add as custom properties the date of the meeting, the location, the approval date, and the recorded by, who recorded it, this meeting, or who will write down the notes. In order to add a custom property in the meeting minutes topic, I'm going to select this topic, and from the insert ribbon, just click on the properties option. And on your right side, a custom properties panel will show up. And now we're going to define which properties in property names we're going to add in the meeting minutes topic. The first one, as I said, when is the date of the meeting? I'm going to choose the type of data that this property is. I'm going to choose date and time option, and I'm going to click insert. As you can see here, the automatic date for the meeting is today's date, and also the time, but you can change it from here and save it. In order to add another custom property, just click in the name edit box, and I'm going to write down location as property name, and the type of data will be left to text. And I'm going to insert. So right here, I can write down whether it's a conference room 101, for example. I'm going to add the approval date also. I'm going to choose the date, the type of data, date and time again. And I'm going to write down who was recorded by. Also, I'm going to use text as a type of data. I'm going to insert. So this is another way how to insert information for a specific meeting. I'm going to add another main categories by adding a sibling topic to the project name. And I'm going to write down attendance. And I'm going to add the attendees. Etc. Also, I can also number these subtopics by clicking on the attendance branch, and from the home ribbon, use the numbering option. So this is one way you can write down the name and surname of the attendee. Or you can write down attendee, etc. You can also add an agenda as a main category. And I'm going to insert the agenda's items. In order to save time, I'm going to copy the text and edit several times. I'm going to use the numbering option again. Just select the agenda, parent branch, and click numbering. And I have the agenda's items here numbered properly. And anytime if I want to add another agenda item, it will have the specific number or the specific order. Next main topic that I'm going to insert for the minutes of meeting is the post-meeting action items. I'm going to insert the action items as subtopics and to copy the text to save time again. And in order to assign each of these actions that need to be taken, I'm going to transfer these action items into tasks by clicking on the task info option. I'm going to close down the custom property panel. And right here, I'm going to write down what is the task or assignment to the specific resource. I'm going to change the priority. I'm going to put a high priority. And you can see that this action transformed itself into a task. And I'm going to assign a resource 1. In order to be able to view what resource is assigned to these tasks, I'm going to click in the plan ribbon, and from the display option in the show task info drop-down menu, I'm going to click on this option. The dialog appears with all the available task information properties, and I'm going to check or click on the checkbox for resources, and I would like this information to also be visible in the map space. So this is one way to do it. Also, you can click on an action item, and directly from this map or this mind map, you can enter the task and assign it as an Outlook task. One way to create an MS Outlook task is by going to the Exchange ribbon and choose the Create MS Outlook Task option, or I can export this created task into our mind map as a MS Outlook task. So I'm going to click on it. It would ask me whether I want to export the selected tasks. That's my desired action, and it will be exported to the specific folder. For now, I'm going to leave it in the main tasks folder, and the task has been exported. If you added the information of the task in this mind map, you will have to use the Sync All Outlook Items option after you added the tasks within your mind map. You can either sync selected Outlook items or you can sync all Outlook items. I've mentioned that I'm going to save this minutes of meeting not as a template, but as a map part. And in order to do that, I'm going to open the map parts panel. I'm going to select the central idea or the central point where my meeting minutes of meeting template starts. And I'm going to click on the Add Selected Topic right here. And this is in the meetings category, I added the minutes of meeting template. So it's just very useful. You do not have to save the document as a template. You don't have to import it. It is directly saved in the map parts library. And anytime you wanted to use it or add it to an already created mind map, you can add it by simply dragging and dropping. I'm going to show you how you can do that by opening a new map, and I'm going to drag and drop this map part here. As you can see, this map part has inherited the style of the map that you have opened. I'm going to close down. So basically, I've shown you how you can assign actions or tasks to a specific resource. In order to show you how you can create a project kickoff meeting, I'm going to open a new map. And we're going to repeat the steps that I have already presented to you and maybe apply different formatting styles. I'm going to write down project kickoff meeting. Going to insert subtopics by clicking the insert option. I'm going to write down action items as a main topic. Also, risk assessment. Another subtopic will be we're going to discuss about the project budget, project schedule, also about the project milestones, project goals, an introduction, and all the meeting details. You can again add as custom properties the date, the location, who will be recorded by, the approval date of the meeting. But today, for this project kickoff meeting template, I'm going to insert these meeting details as subtopics. Date, location, recorded by, and also approval date. To insert dates, we have one interesting option in the insert ribbon, and in the topic elements group, we have date and time option. So if you click on it, an add date and time dialog opens up, and you can specify the format of the date and time to be inserted if you want to. And this is how it will be inserted. I'm going to choose the second option. I'm going to click OK. So this is information will not be edited. It's just a text. And if you need to change it, you can click on the date and time option again and choose another date if you want. I'm going to save this project kickoff meeting as a template again, just to go through the process again. Save it as a DMMT file format. I will import it by going to the import and export submenu, and the import category, choose import template option. So now I have this template too. In order to share your meeting notes and to add notes, you can insert a subtopic named meeting notes. And by clicking on the notes icon in the topic elements group, or just using the notes, clicking on the notes tab right here on your right side, it opens up the notes editor. I can add any additional information about the meeting right here as a text, as add an image maybe. I can add a table if I want to, anything that I need, or add additional links to web pages. I'm going to show you what your options are. I can also add a link to a topic or another topic from another map. I can add a link to files and folders, and I can add, let's say, a link to an email contact. And once I click on that email contact, it will open up, in my case, an Outlook new email window by adding in the two-part the email contact that I have entered and saved as a link. So that's very interesting and very helpful. So now, in order to be able to share this project kickoff meeting, I have several options. I can export the map as an interactive HTML map, and you can share your meeting notes with anybody that doesn't have iMindQ installed on their devices. To see how this looks, I'm going to save this project kickoff meeting interactive HTML map. I'm going to save it, and I will open it so you can be able to see how this HTML map looks like. You can reorganize, you can move around, zoom it, read the notes, etc. But a very useful way is to share the map via email as an attachment saved in the native DMMX file format. So that's the iMindQ native file format. In order to do that, go to the File menu. In the Share submenu, click on the Send as Attachment option. It asks me to save the file. I'm going to save it. And as I mentioned, an Outlook new email window opens up, and I can specify to whom to send this meeting notes. I can specify a colleague and click on Send. So basically, that was everything that was planned for going through this webinar. I've showed you how to create custom meeting-related templates. We went through the process twice. I showed you how to prepare detailed meeting agendas for sprint retrospective, for minutes of meeting, for project kickoff meeting, and I've shown you 2 ways to share your meeting notes with attendees and stakeholders. Or maybe I can show you that you can also export the mind map as a PDF or an image, etc. Or you can export it in a Word document. I can show you that too. From the Exchange ribbon, click on the Word drop-down menu and use the option Export a current map as a Word document. So I'm going to save this document. I have advanced export settings, so I can choose the level to which level depth the topics will be exported and the information in it. I can choose which topic elements to be exported. I can change the mapping style, meaning the central topic will be a title in the Word document. The notes will be a normal paragraph text, and the topic level one will be with heading 1 style, etc. So now I'm going to click on the export button. So the document was saved. I'm going to open up a Word. I'm going to open the Word document that we have saved. That is the mind map that we have exported. And this is one other way to export your meeting notes of your project kickoff meeting. You can see here, or you can add additional things and set it as a Word document. If that's a process that you use, or that's what in your policy at your company that requires from the employees, etc. So that was all for today's webinar. I would like to thank you, and would like to thank everybody that has attended today's webinar. I hope you liked it, and I will be closing this webinar. Again, thank you.